What's good, family? Hey, I'm Brittany Sunshine. This is Seed Soil Water. First of all, I want to say thank you to our Divine Team member, Jamie, for the wonderful Christmas gifts that he got off of the wish list. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. My boys are so blessed. And Spirit is being so clear today. It's really wonderful. Just with the cards, I'm hearing with such a distinct clarity. So we're going to get right into it. Ladybug was the one that came out first. And so that might be significant to you. It's, often a symbol of like good luck. So yay, congratulations. And first of all, we give thanks. We give thanks for the good luck, for the good fortune, for what, in religion they call favor. And it's so funny because it's funny how many things become like taboo in religion. Like we don't say luck, but we can talk about how we have favor. It's like, well, isn't that the same thing? So, yay, we will take all of the luck, fortune, favor, good, everything working out for us. Romans 8:28, all things work together for good to those who are called and who prefer to love. If you really break down that scripture, it's like prefer to love, like righteousness. And so that, and it's interesting because you'll know that by your actions, whether you prefer to love doing things the right sort of way, or whether you prefer to be a thief or a liar or a whatever, so whatever your preference is. And then we can talk about physics, like it will like, so therefore the actions and the thoughts and the whatever that is, whatever you choose to do, how you are, who you are being, is literally transmitting a frequency, and therefore now you're reaping what you sow. And it all makes perfect sense. But for me, I love the physics of it all. The science of it really makes everything connect in a way that it's just undeniable. You can't, it is what it is. And then, of course, there's the supernatural, miraculous elixir of the spirit of life that can, if you're doing everything that you can be doing, if you are on track, if you are high vibe, if you are preferring to live in accordance in accordance with the plumb line of what is called like righteousness, truth, the spirit of life, and then things happen to you because we are in a realm that's mixed up with a bunch of other people living in their own free will. That elixir of the spirit of life is the thing that can sustain you despite what's going on around you. Okay? And what is that? That's the grace, okay? That is grace. That's grace. That's grace. And the grace is sufficient to restore and to sustain. Restore and to sustain, okay? Wow, okay. So, here you are entering a new dimension, like a new dimension of life, a new season, you might call it. You are entering a new dimension of yourself, like a new 323. We are free. You are entering a new dimension. Shout out to my mom because we say that 323. You are free. You are entering a new dimension, and it's going to come with the fulfillment of gifts, which this also might be. I'm kind of seeing this as like a revolving door of both and of. The fulfillment of your gifting is going to therefore usher you into, it's going to activate a new dimension. And also, as you enter this new dimension, it's going to activate your gifts. And also there will probably be other gifts, like actual gifts coming to you, because that's what happens when you're in your divine identity. It's just undeniable. Like when you are living out the fullness of your high value divine identity, you are now magnetized yourself to high value things. And this is not necessarily money. I'm talking like high level love, high level peace. How many of us know that peace is where it's at, and it's like, do not forfeit your peace for anybody, right? Okay. So in this new dimension, 444, you are going to prophesy according to your revelation. And you want to have your revelation be high, right? You want your revelation to be in alignment with the exceedingly, the abundantly, the far above anything that you could ask, think, dream, or imagine. You want your revelation, the revelation of with which you operate, to be educated, informed, and understanding of the miraculous levels of possibility that are your potential. Like, we want to be there. So remember that as you're entering this new dimension, you're not going to speak about what used to be. You're going to speak about where you're going. You're going to speak about what it's going to be like. Shout out to our workshops that are starting on the 28th, I think. Just sign up and I'll email you the details, okay? Click the link. It's the Stay in Touch one. You'll find it, okay? Because that's the whole thing, is that we are going to literally insert into life. You know, your life is going. We're going to insert into life weekly practices of how to attune, first of all, to that knowledge, how to be informed, how to be educated. Our mind wants to believe the best for us, but more than that, it wants to protect us. So we have to educate our mind and clear our subconscious mind in order to allow ourselves to enter that highest dimension that is for us, that's intended for us. The work is finished according to like what God needed to do. He's done it. He said so. He said it's finished. So now we are living in the aftermath of this realm and of how the truth has been hijacked and how the wounding and the scar tissue and like things that we've acquired through time. But the good news is that supernatural elixir of the spirit of life is always available. It's still here. It's active. It's alive. It's well. And we just need to learn how to apply it, how to activate it in our life, and learn how to live in the fullness of the it is finished. How do we get in alignment with that instead of in alignment with whatever it is right here? And here's the thing is I cling to that. If the Son has set you free, then surely you will be free indeed. So if you're not free, then there's still more for you. If the Son has set you free, surely you will be free indeed. That means free from vices, free from torment, free from anxiety, free from whatever is controlling you externally. Like, you ought to be free. That's what's for you. So and it's a process, and it's okay. Like, it's why we all came to Earth School. It's okay that it's a process, and we're going to do it together, and it's going to be like super low-key, enjoyable. If you can make it, great. If you can't make it one week, no stress. Catch it on the next week. It's going to be free. It's going to be fun. Okay? So I hope you join us. You are welcome there. So we're going to prophesy according to our revelation and make sure our revelation is up here. Then we're going to water the seeds. You can't make this up. Spirit is so good at this. We got to water the seeds. Okay? So we're going to be coming every week and planting the seeds, and then we're going to return to water them. And we're going to be watering them in our own time. And we're also going to be surrendering. You know, we're not going to be digging up the seeds every couple hours to see if they're growing yet. And so it's this weird both and of like, be productive, cooperate, and surrender. And we're going to find that rhythm together. Okay? So it may feel like it's a slow process, but here's the story. It might feel like it's a slow process, but I will tell you what, ever since I started applying these principles to my life and utilizing the tools that we're going to go through, it's amazing how, and it's about a year, 902, it's about a year for when I can see the manifestations of what I scripted about, or what I visualized, or what I meditated on, what I wrote down, like, and it's incredible how effective these principles are and these tools are. And these are things that I'm like, why have they not been teaching us this in church? They're telling us all of these truth facts, and yet we don't have any of the tools of how to apply it. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing here. Because if the Son has set you free, surely you will be free indeed. And if you're not, then you better keep going. And you don't let any religious structure, keep you from the fullness of what is finished. Because why would we do this existence without experiencing the exceedingly, the abundantly, far above anything we'd ask, think, dream, or imagine? Why would we do that? I don't know. It would be a waste. It'd be a waste. We're not going to waste what he did, right? So if you're in that school of thought, you're welcome here. And 1001, how many people have been seeing those mirroring numbers? Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. And I'm going to end this now because it's getting kind of long. 1010, be blessed, be well, be free.